I don't know. I feel like a fake fan because I haven't read all the books. I probably am. People are probably like, she's not a real fan. She's not a real Hufflepuff. Hey guys, it's Ashley and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome to my channel. So today what I'm bringing you guys is the top 10 books that I want to read for 2018. Now, if you guys saw my 2018 goals video, I did say that I wasn't making any book goals for this year, but there are some books that I want to read. Now, it's not to say that I'm going to get to all of them, but these are the ones that I do want to read. They're on my list, at the top of my list. So I want to show you guys the top 10 books that I want to read. Now, another disclaimer, it's not exactly 10 books. Some of them are series, so I just kind of jumbled it up instead of making it like individual books. So there is more than 10 books, but it's like my top 10 list. I'll say that. And another disclaimer, not all of these books are newer. Actually, I don't think any of them are like newer books. I've had a lot of books on my TBR, on my bookshelf, that I haven't read from a while back. So those are the books that I want to read first before I go out and get any other new books. So again, these are my top 10 books that I would like to read, or my top 10 list, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. And if you've read any of them, let me know what you guys think down below, because I'm always interested in what people think, other people think about books, because I know sometimes some people will love books and other times people will hate that book. So I want to know what you guys think of these books. So let's get started. Alright, so number one on my list is to finish the Heather Wells series by Meg Cabot. So I've read the first two books, which are Size 12 is Not Fat and Size 14 is Not Fat Either. And the last three books in the series are Big Boned and Size 12 and Ready to Rock and The Bride Wore Size 12. So I first picked up Size 12 is Not Fat in, I don't know if it was in 2017 or in 2016, but I picked it up just, I don't know, the title interests me, and then I read the first book and it has nothing to do with the title. It's kind of like a murder mystery book, but it's kind of comical, so it's like a rom-com murder mystery kind of chick lit book. That's a lot of genres I just said. A lot. But anyways, so right now I am currently in the third book in the series, which is Big Boned. I absolutely love this series. I'm so glad that I picked it up. It's so good. I'm almost done, I think. Yeah, I'm almost done with Big Bone, and then I will get to Size 12 and Ready to Rock, and then The Bride Wore Size 12. I absolutely love this series. Meg Cabot is one of my favorite authors, and I just love her writing style, and it's just a great series. So if you guys haven't seen this, definitely pick it up. This is kind of an older series, and by older I mean like 2010, I think, is when the first book came out. So it's not too old, but it's not like a newer series, but it's awesome. It's so good, so definitely check it out. Okay, number two on my list is a book that's actually being adapted into a movie that comes out later this year. I think it comes out in March. And I've had this book for, I want to say, 2 years. I actually got it in a Loot Crate box, and I think I have the unboxing of that. I'll link it down below. But that book is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. And I've heard this book is so good, and it has like all these 80s references to like video games and all this, and it's like this boy is going to this video world or virtual reality world, I don't know, but it sounds like such an amazing book, and the movie's coming out, and I saw the trailer, and the trailer looked so good, and I love reading the books before I see the movies. Now, at the same time, when I do that, I compare a lot, which is not so good. I did that a lot with the Percy Jackson book, but anyways. But I really want to read this book before the movie comes out, so hopefully I can get to this within the next couple of weeks. But yes, definitely check this out, and check out the trailer for Ready Player One. It looks like an awesome movie. Okay, the third book that I want to read is also a book that's being adapted into a movie that's coming out this year, and I actually don't have the book, so I have to go get it before the movie comes out, and that is A Wrinkle in Time by Madeleine L'Engle. I hope I said her name right. I remember this being like a required read in school, but I never had to read it, so I don't know how I missed reading it. I don't know. I know it's been around for a long time and it's a great book, so I want to read it before the movie comes out. The movie looks so good and so like whimsical that I feel like that's the best word that I can use for it. But it has Oprah in it and Reese Witherspoon, Mindy Kaling. Oh, I don't know how to say her name. Zach Galifianakis is in it. Chris Pine. Oh my god, he's so beautiful. Anyways, but yeah, I definitely want to check out that book before the movie comes out. So hopefully I can get that one and read it within the next couple weeks too. So look out for that. Okay, the number 4 book on my list is Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. So Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell is one of my absolute favorite books. It's such a good book. I related to Kath so much. Like, she reminded me of me my freshman year of college, aside from the fanfic part. But everything else about her just like screamed me, and I was so into it that I think that's the one book that I've read in one sitting. I could not put that book down. It's such an amazing book. And Carry On is actually the fanfic that Kath wrote in Fangirl, and Rainbow Rowell decided to make it into a book. And I think this came out 2016? I don't remember when it came out, but I remember everybody was raving about it because everybody had read Fangirl, and Fangirl is amazing, and so I wanted to get Carry On. Carry On is a fanfic that's kind of like Harry Potter in a sense, and I think one of the main characters is a vampire, and I don't remember what the other one is, but it sounds amazing, and I've had this book on my bookshelf, I think since the week it came out, and I haven't read it. Oh, don't kill me. But yeah, it is on my list for this year, and I hope I get to it very soon. Okay, so coming in at number 5 on my top 10 books to read is The Phantom Tollbooth by Norton Juster. So if you guys saw my book haul video, my last book haul video, I mentioned this book. I actually picked it up at the Half Price Books clearance sale that they usually have. And the reason I picked it up is because I loved this book as a kid. I remember reading it and it being such a big impact on me. I remember, I think it was in the 4th grade, I read it, and I remember I made this dog out of clay, and he had a clock. His head fell off during my presentation, but it was still pretty awesome, and I don't know. I don't exactly remember everything about this book, but I do remember loving it, and I think it's about time travel in some or another. I don't know, but I really want to read this again just to see why I loved it so much as a kid, so that is on my list for this year. Okay, number 6 on my list. I'm gonna get a lot of heat about this. So much heat. This has been on my book goals for the past, my life. I don't know. Yeah, so we're just gonna jump into it. So number 6, oh my god, on my list is reading the Harry Potter series. Oh, don't kill me out there, people. Christian, I love you. Please don't kill me. That's my friend. Okay, so about the Harry Potter series. I love Harry Potter, and I've read up until book 4, but I didn't read the last 3, and I love the movies. I don't know. I remember reading them, and then I went through this stage where I wasn't really reading anymore, and I think that's when the last 3 came out, and so I never finished the series, and I own them all, except for the first book, but I own all of them, and I just haven't finished reading them, so I promise I'm gonna get through them this year. I'm gonna do it. Even if I have to listen to the audiobooks, I will do that. But I'm gonna get through this series this year. You see the confidence on my face? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go on to number 7? Yeah. Alright, number 7. This is kind of an older one, and I think the full series for this book is already out, and I'm late, but whatever. My number 7 book is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, or Sarah J. Maas. I can't remember how you say her last name. This is about a girl who's like a fighter person. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember everybody on BookTube raving about this, and there's a whole series, and I haven't read it. I started this one. I'm literally at page... Oh, that's a 2. 22. I almost said 92. So I'm like 20 pages in already. I didn't finish getting through it. So my goal is to get through this book so I can get to the rest of the books in the series. So yeah, this is number 7 on my list. I'm telling you guys, I have so many old books and I feel like I'm going to get so much heat that I haven't read these books yet. They've just been sitting on my TBR list. I've been reading a lot of comics. That's what I did last year. I read a lot of comics and graphic novels. So my actual novels kind of got pushed to the side. So yeah. Alright, number 8 is another one from Rainbow Rowell because she's just an amazing author, and that is Eleanor and Park. I don't really know the synopsis of this book. I picked it up because it was by Rainbow Rowell, and I think I saw it on Book Outlet for like $2 or something at one point. So I picked it up, and I already knew that I loved Fangirl, and I had Carry On, so I decided to get this. I actually heard that they might be making this into a movie, but I think production got stopped or something. I don't know. I'll have to do some research on that. But yes, this one is on my list, Eleanor and Park. I heard it's a very good book. I think all of her books are really good. So yeah, that one's number 8. I feel like I'm being so weird in this video, and I don't know why. Whew. Okay, number 9. So I purely picked up this book because of Natasha from Tasha Polis on YouTube, or BookTube. She had a video with Pierce Brown, and he's so dreamy, and I remember I was so Team Piercia. Is that what they were calling it? Like, I thought they would have been a cute couple, but anyways, that's long and gone, whatever. They're friends. But I purely picked this book up because she had interviewed him, and he talked about it. I don't even know what this book is about. I just remember watching her video and talking to him, and that is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I think it's a dystopian book based in a dystopian world. Let me see. It says, a story of vengeance, warfare, and the quest for power reminiscent of the Hunger Games and Game of Thrones. I was going to say something like that. I think there's like families or factions or something. I feel like I'm combining so many like different things right now. I feel like, what did I just combine? I combined Game of Thrones and Divergent in that statement that I just said. I don't know, but I think this one is a trilogy, and all 3 books are already out, and of course I haven't read the first one yet, so gotta get through the first one. So yeah, Red Rising is on my list for this year. Alright, and the last book on my list is also part of a trilogy, also kind of an older series, and that is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I hauled this in my very first YouTube video, my very first book haul back in 2015. And I have the entire trilogy. And you know why I bought this? Because I saw the cover on Book Outlet and I thought it was pretty. I don't even know what this is about. I think it's like historical fiction kind of story. I don't even know. I just thought the covers were so pretty, and so I bought the whole trilogy because it was all on Book Outlet. And it's just been sitting on my bookshelf. And I know she has a new series out, the like Thorn of Roses or something. I'm gonna get so much heat from booktubers right now. But anyways, Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I have the whole trilogy, so my plan is to get through this one so I can get through the other 2, and then I can move on to her other series. I've heard this is a very good book, a very good series. I think it's called the Grisham Trilogy. I hope I'm right on that. I really don't know. I'm such a bad YouTuber or booktuber, whatever. Anyways, so that is my number 10 book to read this year. Alright, so that was a lot. Some older books. Some just like, what are you doing? Ashley, what are you doing in your life? Why haven't you read these? I don't know. Why haven't I read the whole Harry Potter series? I don't know. I feel like a fake fan because I haven't read all the books. I probably am. People are probably like, she's not a real fan. She's not a real Hufflepuff. I don't know. Anyways, those are the top 10 books that I want to read for 2018. Again, this is not me making a book goal. This is just what I would like to achieve. Is that the same thing? Oh my god. It's been a long day, guys. I went to work today. It's like 8:30 at night right now. It's one of those days. Anyways, these are my top 10 books that I want to read for 2018. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to reading this year. Give me some other book suggestions. Again, I have like all older books. I haven't bought any new books. So give me some suggestions down below about some good books that you guys have read, some newer books so I can, you know, get with 2018. Yeah. Alright. Alright, well, if you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already so you can check out some more videos from me. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.